Hi there, and I will tell you something. It's quite unfortunate that the temperatures where I live still reach 40s, even though we're nearing spring. I'm on my spring break. It does not feel like spring. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Knock Knock. And if you're new around here, it's where I share my personal stories, share my questions, and my personal vendettas against life. Either way, I haven't uploaded in about 2 months because I would say I was occupied, and it's true. At the same time, though, I did have a lot of free time. I just didn't feel like picking up the camera. And sometimes that happens. It's fine, though. We're back, and I wanted to talk about accepting the past. It feels like I talk a lot about the past. It's not a feeling, it's a fact. I talk a lot about the past. I think a lot about the past. And it's going to tie in a little bit to my letting go video. I say a little bit because I guess when you're letting go, you go through the 5 stages of grief. At least I did. And the final stage is acceptance. So we're kind of talking about that. It's its own separate thing, but it's involved in that way. It's something, I don't know. It's too late for this. Either way, accepting the past. This came about in 2 instances. I'll give you a little bit of background first, and I'll give you the 2 instances that really brought it to my attention. So these past few months, while I wasn't uploading, I was really not thinking much about the past in my head for all of my life. I've always looked back on the past and replayed a lot of the situations, really just thinking about where the times have gone. I could, one could say I might have been stuck in there for a little bit, but it never got really bad. These past few months, though, I never thought about it at all. And it's a weird feeling when you stop doing that, especially when you don't notice that. However, 2 recent instances have brought this thought process back into my life again. And this one, I guess, in general, it's about friends. I think most people in life go through it where you have this one friend group, either when you're young or like even in your adult years, that you see a lot of, that you hang out around all the time, and you guys just slowly drift apart. That's normal for a lot of people. But it's the pain of trying to reconnect, and there's nothing really there for you to kind of latch onto, try kind of connect back to. And honestly, it's always a painful and awkward experience. Like, oh yeah, man, like that's cool. I have nothing else to say, bro. Like, it's just really awkward. For all of my past friends, for most of my past friends that I grew up with, it's nice to see them grow and to become the people that they're meant to be and to find themselves. And though it's just it's painful to see what we used to have, and now we don't have that anymore, of course. And it's not gonna, you're not gonna get that back. An instance like that happened again that just reminded me of it. Like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's cool. But it's like, oh, okay. I hope I'm conveying enough emotion to where you can find the nuances in the same words that I'm saying, in the same okays. I hope you can find the nuances in that. But it really is just that, that feeling. I can't really describe it that well. It's nice to see them, but it's, you know? And the second instance was when my mom called me. And it was during a gaming session with some friends, and I was pretty focused into the game, so it was like kind of not paying attention. I love my mom. I feel terrible about it, okay? But she asked the question of what was your happiest moment in life? And during the middle of a gaming session with a friend group, I was completely caught off guard by that. I'm like, what do you mean? I was pretty aggressive about it, not intentionally. I was like just kind of shocked and trying to process it. It it definitely came off as rude. I'm not proud of that. I but I was shocked. I'm not trying to justify my actions. I'm just saying I was shocked, and I've been thinking about it ever since. I don't I don't have a moment that really jumps out to me like that. The question really like forced me to look back into what had happened in my life and just going through everything again, which I hadn't, like I said, I hadn't done for these past months, and it was it was quite sobering. It was quite depressing, and it was nice actually. It's a interesting combination of feelings. These instances have brought to my attention what I've been doing these past months, and that's running away from my past instead of running away and knowing my past instead of truly accepting them, which is the last thing I need to do, that last stage, that acceptance. I can't ever change what happened, or I can't ever go back to those moments, but I can accept that they happened. I shouldn't pretend that they never happened because I'll be robbing myself of the wonderful life I've lived and these experiences I lived. And it would just be an overall disservice, again, to who I am and who I will become. I'm here because those events did happen, not because they're some sort of fever dream that I learned lessons from. You know, it's like one day I just wake up, it's like, oh man, I can't believe that happened in my dream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm glad I learned from that. No, they happened. They happened in real life, and I can't take that away, and that's a good thing. I don't want to keep wanting. I don't want to keep running away from my past. I want to accept it. I'm glad that mine is pretty easy to accept. I won't lie. Had a I've had a good life, but still everybody has their own issues, and relative to others, again, it's mine's pretty easy, but still, what's happened has happened, and at the most, all I can really change is how I view those memories. The stance I'm taking on this is that the past is part of you. You can't change it. You can't really. I mean, you could ignore it, but it's something. Those are the things that happened already, and again, you can't change it. They don't define you though. It's what you choose to do that defines you, who you choose to become. What actions you take, what decisions you make, what words you say, what's your intent, and the life that you will live. I think that's what will make you more defined. I felt like I was cooking there, but I kind of fell apart. But anyways, it feels nice to record again, and these help me as much as they help you. If they help you at all, I I really need to get new topics. I just can't keep talking about the past. But who do you think I am? Somebody with original ideas? Oh my gosh, no. Uh, I'm really glad to get on camera again, and I hope you enjoyed it. This has been Knock Knock. I hope that wasn't too loud. This has been Knock Knock, and I will be signing off. Have a good day.